Hey everyone, and welcome back to the English Beat. This is your calm space to slow down, breathe, and learn real English through real human stories. I'm Sarah, and I'm really glad you're here with me today. Maybe you're listening while traveling, maybe you're sitting quietly with a cup of tea, or maybe you're lying on your bed with your earphones in, trying to relax after a long day. Wherever you are, you're not alone right now. Before we begin, I want to ask you something simple. Have you ever noticed how much you talk to yourself? Not out loud, but inside your head. That quiet voice that comments on everything you do. Sometimes it encourages you. Sometimes it doubts you. And sometimes it is very hard on you. Today's episode is about that inner voice and how it can affect your confidence, your mindset, and your English learning. And don't worry, we'll talk in simple, clear English. No heavy psychology words. Just real ideas you can feel and use. A very human beginning. Before recording today, I noticed something. I was sitting here, preparing my notes, and my mind was already busy. One voice said, "Make sure you explain clearly." Another voice said, "What if people get bored?" And another one said, "What if your English isn't good enough today?" I smiled, because I know that voice very well. And if you're listening and thinking, "Yes, that sounds like my mind too," then you're in the right place. You're not strange. You're not weak. You're human. Think about your mind like a noisy room. Inside that room, many voices are talking at the same time. There's a kind voice. There's a worried voice. There's a strict voice. And sometimes, there's a very loud critical voice. When we're learning English, that critical voice often becomes stronger. It says things like, "You're too slow. Your pronunciation is bad. Other people are better than you. Don't speak. You'll make a mistake." And slowly, that voice can make you feel smaller. Let me be very clear about something. Most English learners don't fail because they're lazy. They don't fail because they're not smart. They struggle because the way they talk to themselves is too harsh. If your inner voice is always attacking you, learning becomes heavy. You start to stay quiet in class, avoid conversations, overthink every sentence, feel tired even when you didn't speak much. And that's exhausting. Here's something important. If you don't understand how your inner voice works, you can't change it. It's like trying to win a game without knowing the rules. So today, we'll do 3 things. Notice how this voice speaks. Understand how it affects your English. Learn how to gently answer back. Not with fake positivity. Not with "I'm perfect." But with honest, kinder, more helpful words. Imagine you're in an English class or a meeting. The teacher asks a question. Inside your head, the answer appears. For 1 second, you feel confident. Your mouth opens slightly. Then the voice says, "Wait, what if you're wrong? What if everyone notices? Better stay quiet." So you stop. From the outside, you look shy. Inside, a small battle just ended, and you lost confidence again. Now imagine your phone. You want to send a message in English. You type the sentence. You read it again. You delete it. The voice says, "Your English is not good. They'll judge you. Don't embarrass yourself." Later that night, the same voice says, "Why don't you try more? Why are you not improving?" It's confusing, right? The third place this voice loves is bedtime. You lie in the dark. Your body is tired. But your mind becomes loud. It replays things you said wrong, moments you stayed quiet, chances you missed. One small mistake becomes many. This is what we call a thought spiral. And suddenly, learning English feels like carrying a heavy bag you can't put down. Let me tell you something gently. It's not your English level that makes you tired. It's the constant fight inside your head. And if this sounds like you, please don't feel ashamed. Many strong, intelligent people experience this, including me. So what do? We don't try to silence our thoughts. That never works. Instead, we add a new voice. I call it the inner coach. The critical voice says, "You failed. You're bad at English." The coach says, "That hurt. Let's understand what happened and learn from it." Both see the mistake. Only one helps you grow. When I first taught a large English class, I was nervous. My voice shook. I forgot words. Someone corrected my pronunciation. When I went home, my inner critic was loud. It said, "You're not good enough. Maybe you should stop." But a few days later, I wrote down what really happened. And I asked myself, if I were my own student, what would I say? That was the first time my inner coach spoke clearly. It said, "You showed up. You tried. You can prepare better next time." And that changed everything. Here's another powerful idea. Your mind works like an algorithm. Just like social media shows you more of what you watch, your brain shows you more of what you think. If you repeat, "I'm bad at English," your brain looks for proof. But if you notice, "I practiced today. I tried one sentence," your brain starts seeing progress. You are teaching your mind what to focus on. Let's make this practical. Here are 3 small habits you can try. Morning habit. Before touching your phone, say one sentence. Today, I will talk to myself kindly. Or, today, I will make one small step in English. 10 seconds. Big impact. Hard moment habit. When you feel hurt, angry, or ashamed, pause. Ask, what is my critical voice saying? Then ask, what would my coach say? You don't control the first thought, but you can choose the second one. Night habit. Before sleep, write 3 small things you did right. They don't have to be big. This trains your mind to see progress, not just problems. You're not trying to become perfect. You're learning to become kinder to yourself while you grow. And that changes everything, not just your English. Vocabulary walk, B1 level. Let's slowly review some useful words. Mindset, your usual way of thinking. Overwhelm, feeling mentally full and stressed. Progress, small steps forward. Clarity, clear understanding. Spiral, when thoughts go round and get worse. Beat yourself up, be very hard on yourself. Light bulb moment, sudden understanding. Step out of your comfort zone. Do something new and a little scary. Shut down, stop reacting because of stress. Build up, grow slowly over time. Hold back, stop yourself because of fear. Show up, try even when scared. Bounce back, recover and continue. Try using 2 or 3 in your own sentences. Thank you for spending this time with me on the English Beat. Take care of your English. And please, take care of the way you speak to yourself. I'm Sarah, and I'll see you in the next episode.